Hey, everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin.Off. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. This week, I'm joined by a very special guest, very funny comedian. Give it up for Madi Stancic, everybody.
Okay. Do we want to start fresh? Or is this staying?
Yeah, we're just going to keep this. You can follow Madi at Madi Stancic, right?
Yep.
And check out her comedy. Check out her clowning, her fucking face painting. Get your face painted and make sure you tip. And pay for it now, actually.
Yeah. Both.
Both. Tip and pay for it.
Yeah.
And you can follow this podcast at J.O.Pod on Instagram. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. We release a new episode every week. And we're gonna send out a free bottle of the most disgusting substance on earth to one of our followers. So that could be you if you like and subscribe to this page. This week we talked about a bit of a more local story. We talked about a comedy club that's coming. It's already come. It's already come to Kansas City. And boy, howdy, has my dream of a trapdoor been crushed. So you guys will find more about that later. But that's it. Thanks so much for tuning into the episode, and have a good listen to the episode.
Oh, won't you take off with me? Oh, I know it's your fantasy. Oh, won't you take off with me? Yeah, we're taking off every week.
My mom was dating my roommate's little sister, and she was like talking about her job, how they all like hit on her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, they're gassing me up all the time." My mom goes, "Like toots and farts."
Toots and farts. They're farting all over me.
Yeah.
That's honestly like so hot.
Yeah.
Do you just go fart on people in public?
Like toots and farts?
Yeah. She's like, what? Like what Steven Taylor did to those kids?
Gassing them
Got
up.
you, Steven. I got you. Donkey of the week again. That's so funny. Well, Maddie, thanks for coming to do the podcast. I'm glad we could finally make it happen.
Dude, thanks for letting me settle in out there.
Yeah.
I would have came in kind of nervous,
well,
but because I feel like I live here now.
We were actually, what you don't know is that we were watching you the entire time.
And that's what
like
I was worried about. I heard the laughter, and I was like, they're laughing
We
at me.
do a psychological experiment at the beginning of every episode where we force the guests to sit outside for an indeterminate amount of time. Honestly, six minutes. You got off easy.
Really?
Yeah, we made Max Peterson wait out there for about 35 minutes. Yeah, in the pouring rain. And then Brett didn't even give him a bagel.
That's fucked up.
Brett wouldn't even give him a bagel. He said the same thing. He was like, "What do we look like? Craft services?"
Can I tell you something? I'm gonna eat this bagel on camera,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be thick.
No, it's fine. We can take like a little like
I don't want to.
break. Well, we can't have you eating the bagel into the microphone
No.
on the. Yeah.
You can just talk. I'll put the microphone down.
Are you hungover right now?
Technically,
Technically,
my body does not feel it yet,
How's the baseball factory?
but really good.
Nice.
Really good.
How fast
I
have
think
you
they're
gotten?
mad at me.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm not hitting the numbers.
You're not hitting the numbers. They're like, Maddie, you're batting below the Mendoza line. Sorry, I've just been thinking of baseball. That's a
stuff?
baseball reference.
I get it.
Yeah.
I knew that. I make baseballs. So
Yeah.
no, I'm supposed to, I think, technically make 12 a day.
Damn. I feel like that's gone up. I feel like the number.
Well,
used to
if I'm
be
doing the
8.
math, no, I'm making 8. That's why you're thinking that.
Oh.
And I was
okay.
like, oh, one day I'm going to make 12. And it's just still not
I
happening.
felt confident. Yeah, I was like.
Yeah. Because I have the passion.
Yeah, well, I bet that also the gap, like the closing the skill gap between 8 and 12 is a little more difficult than closing the skill gap between 0 to 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I started off for day 1, I made 3, and I was like, "Phew, that was hard. How many do you guys have?" And they were like 12. And I was like, I won't make it here. So I have just told them every day. I go, really happy to be here. That way they are like, damn, I cannot get rid of her. She's so
I think Maddie's gonna shoot this place up.
Yeah, I drive my moped there every day.
You have a moped now?
Yes.
Dude, dope.
I scoot, I park, I baseball,
Nice.
and then I go home, smoke a cig, make a sandwich, come right back, do it all over again.
And now you're developing a Chicago
I
accent.
make baseballs.
Look, I grew up right by Wrigley Field.
No, but
Baseball's
yeah.
in my blood.
Everyone, because here's the thing, we do have we have a big TV, and they'll put
Yeah.
like our numbers like of the week. And,
Oh
like,
my God.
Yeah, it's a factory,
Wow.
bud.
Yeah, it's a factory, bud.
But it's behind me, so I don't know what the numbers say, and I don't want to look.
Wow, yeah.
Because I feel like
They're like, Maddie, have you looked at the screen today? You're like, why would I do that? Why would I look at the screen?
thank you.
Oh,
Slide
cool.
it over.
Nice.
Yes. Thank you.
Bagel time. Bagel time.
I'm gonna put
Let's
craft
hear. Let's
services
hear
on.
how it sounds.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be crunchy. Sorry.
Oh, hey, dude, do you want some Magic Mind to go with your bagel? We
what's
forgot about
that?
the Magic Mind.
Well-
Magic Mind is a horrible product that we got a bunch of free samples of.
I know. I thought you were gonna.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna milk it a
No,
little
it's
bit.
bad. Everybody
We're not
hates it.
selling you on
everybody that
We're not
drinks it hates it,
endorsed.
but they gave me 15.
15?
Yeah.
How is that a big number?
That's a lot of Magic Mind if you don't like it.
Well, what's that? Is it like 15 singular?
They're Magic Mind shots. They're like energy shots. Which, dude, I did see because now the ads come up all the time. And that condom has been marinating in that one for like weeks.
At
now
least
at
3
this
weeks
point.
or so.
Yeah.
This is really good.
It's East Coast
I
style.
was like breathing in and
No,
still
it's
doing
okay.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't think Kansas City knows how to do like snacks and sandwiches extremely well. Like, this is just my opinion.
Can I say I will give you props because it is mostly cream cheese, a little bit of bagel, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's how you see. That's how you should. They should be. Like, anytime I've gotten a bagel and cream cheese is already on it, it's like the thinnest.
Wanna look out?
No, yeah, I see. I don't like a bagel, honestly. I'm just like, just eating a hunk of bread to me, I'm just like,
Dude.
it's unappetizing a lot of
You know
the
what
time.
I think? It's an excuse to eat a hunk of bread, and
Yeah.
nobody's gonna think twice.
Yeah.
Exa-
People like bread.
I
I'm
do
not
this
a big
alone
bread.
all the time.
I know.
And I think the secret.
Are you gonna talk in that accent? the entire-
Can I eat bread?
you really have been working in a baseball factory.
The numbers are down.
The numbers are down. Maddie, we need 4 more baseballs.
Well, boss, I'm just happy to be here.
What do you want from me? I'm fucking killing myself. Look at my fingers.
I do have lumps, new
He's
lumps.
like covered in tape.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know my uniform.
Yeah, no, dude. I don't talk to a lot of people anymore.
Are your Maddie?
So-
Are your managers dressed like umpires at the baseball factory? Are they like,
Ah,
get out of
there you
here,
go, dude. Yeah, we were, dude. When Maddie first started working at the baseball factory,
Okay,
me,
without-
her, and Pat were driving down to Wichita. Fucking bitch, bitch. I love you, bitch. We were driving down to Wichita, and Maddie was telling us about her baseball factory job. And God, dude, you really had to be there because I feel like we were letting them rip with the baseball jokes. We were all. At one point, I said something about like, oh, like Maddie, that's 1 strike. You only get 2 more, and you're out. Something like that. I don't know. The
Very cute,
umpire
Jake.
thing is good, dude.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, I just like it. It's making jokes about a baseball factory is like very. I'm like, finally, you know, put something in my head that's not. It's not.
It's clean.
That's not.
It's clean
Yeah.
fun.
It's not Stephen Hawking
Yeah.
rolling over the top of kids.
Yeah, and I truly come in every day. This is why I think they're mad at me. It's like, come in every day. I'm really excited to be there.
Yeah.
I just drove a moped.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah.
And they've been there long. It's a real factory to them. To me, it's the best day of my life
they're
every day.
jaded.
And they give me snacks. So I walk in.
Is it just peanuts and Cracker Jacks?
That was so cool, dude. I really
yes.
liked that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, I pull up 10 o'clock. I say, good morning. And they're like, we've been here since 8.
Yeah.
and I go, oh, before I start, I clock in. I go, ooh, I'm going to make myself a coffee. So I make a coffee. I make a full bowl of Cheez-Its. Okay?
Yeah, right.
I sit down, and it's a
Right.
wide bowl.
Yeah.
Tall.
Is it one of those plate bowls, Maddie?
No. It's one of the paper Dixie bowls.
Yeah.
Pretty
A
big.
good bowl.
Yeah, it's a pretty
that's
big
a good
bowl.
bowl. Certainly not one serving of
I
cheese.
feel, well,
Yeah.
early on it was just Cheez-Its, and then I spotted the goldfish.
Oh, okay.
So now I make a little cheddar
Yeah.
cracker salad.
Put the fish in the pool.
Put the fish in there. Let them swim.
It's a pond. It's a pond of cheese.
Keep swimming, boys. So I make my bowl of cheese crackers.
Hell yeah,
I have
dude.
my coffee. It's sweet every
Yeah,
time.
I don't see what their fucking problem is.
And then it's
so
around
far.
what, 10:30, and I go, time to make a baseball.
Right. yeah. Totally fair.
Yeah.
I think that sounds fair.
Yeah. And
You
then I'm
spend
kind of
what?
slow.
7 hours a day there?
Mhm.
Yeah. 30 minutes to make a big old bowl of
Coffee and
cheese.
cheddar.
Coffee
Cheddar
and
crackers.
cheddar. I can't put the milk in my coffee because the cheese is already too much cream.
It hurts my
It's
guts.
too much dairy. I'll get sick if I put milk into the coffee.
Yeah.
So
no,
black coffee, bowl full of cheeses.
I wish. It is very creamy coffee. Very sweet. French vanilla, in
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
Coffee mate.
Let's go.
Plug. And then I'm excited and I'm like happy to be here. And they're like, first week they were like really happy you're here too.
Yeah.
And now it's quieter.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, sometimes also I'm in my head a little bit.
Yeah.
I skipped a day of Prozac and I was like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
I'll excuse myself.
you skip the day and you go to work and you're like, everybody fucking hates me. That sucks, man.
But it is fun. It is fun because when I do take my Prozac, it's a good day.
Yeah.
But we'll hook up we'll do like a Spotify jam.
Dude, hold on, I'm so sorry. I'm just imagining you like if they took just like B-roll footage of your day, like you riding a moped and like sewing together baseballs and eating a bowl full of Cheez-Its or whatever. That could be like the Prozac commercial. You know what I mean? Like
Picture the perfect day. Still sad? You're
smoking
making
a cigarette on
baseball-
your porch. Anyways, sorry, I was just thinking about the Prozac commercial.
No, but we do have we'll do like a little group jam, and that's fun. That makes me feel included and wanted, you know. And sometimes I'll play a song, and they're like, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, it's good to be
Nice.
here. And
A
maybe I
group
made the whole thing.
jam? Wait. You
Yeah,
guys
you
are
can-
playing the guitar at the baseball factory? What's going on? What the fuck, dude?
Tambourine.
They just love Americana, Jake. What?
Like, yeah, it's like, it's like
no, it's
some
like
sort
the
of like.
Spotify.
Oh, gotcha. You guys are picking the songs on.
It's not Kumbaya.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's sometimes I feel a little brave. I'm like, when are we gonna, you know? So I'll
Yeah.
play some stuff that's pretty gross,
Yeah.
you know.
Like what?
Just like, just like nasty clap that ass shit.
Oh, okay.
But,
Yeah,
like-
I mean, I feel like.
I'm being pretty vague.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's like I've heard it. I bet like whatever it is. I feel like you're in a baseball factory.
Yeah.
You know, grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Is this a game?
That sounds awesome. Honestly.
Well, because somebody played a song that was it was like kind of a discotheque,
Yeah.
and it was like what's the subject? Ass. It was like a very like gay club like
Yeah.
kind of vibe, and I was like, ooh, what's the topic? Ass. I've got a song, and then I was playing it, and also my like boss supervisor, but he also makes the bass balls. He's a very cool guy.
Yeah.
Was also listening, and I was like, I don't know if I should have played this, and everybody because
Yeah.
it's directly in our ear. It's not like we're like can laugh and talk about it. Like we're all locked into this song privately, but also together.
Oh, like it's on your
it's
headphones?
on our headphones.
Oh my god.
So it did feel weird. Once
dude.
I played it, I was like, it's kind of graphic. you know?
Yeah.
So I do regret that. And then I was like, you guys like Stevie Nicks? So lesson learned.
And so that's why you think you're gonna get
That-
fired, or
that was one. That was a day where I was like,
those,
that could have been different.
like,
That could have gone different. But that didn't feel. I don't know. It's just quiet days make me nervous, but also we
Yeah.
need them because once we get to chatting,
yeah, the
baseballs
baseballs
don't get made.
The baseballs. So fucking baseball.
And also, I did another podcast, and I talked about the baseballs on the other podcast. And I
This
told
is
them, I
perfect.
came back and I was like, listen, you guys are gonna, I know you guys tune in, and it hasn't been released, and I think they thought I was lying about it. And now I'm like,
Yeah.
they're mad at me. For
What
that.
podcast is it?
It was Jesse from Ohio.
I don't know. Oh yeah, that sounds like a great podcast.
Yes.
Well, this podcast is called Jakin.Off, and
Right.
actually everything.
Found it.
You get a fucking paper towel. Okay. Fucking. We're talking about some other small businesses, some other local small
Okay.
businesses today. This leads in perfectly to what I want to talk to you about. Maddie, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
4 years.
Okay. So I have been doing stand-up comedy. It's going to be hard to believe because I have so much to show for it. But for 12 years. I started when I was 19
You have
years
built an
old.
empire.
Huh? Yeah, I know, right? Look at all this. You had a bagel.
Yes.
Sure, they're Brett's bagels, but you wouldn't be here eating that bagel if it weren't for me. In the 12 years of blood, sweat, and tears. Of blood,
If I knew
sweat,
we
and
had
tears.
bagels, I wouldn't care if you were here or not.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though.
Thank you, Brett.
I have a good time. You know, I love doing stand-up comedy. Things have changed a lot in the 12 years that I've been doing it, especially around here, I would say. When I first started doing stand-up comedy, there was a comedy club called Stanford and Sons Comedy
Heard of
Club.
it.
Are you familiar?
Heard of it.
Yeah, it was kind of got to be like a legendary sort of
Shit show?
Yeah, legendary shit show. The guys are like known for sort of being
I'll say it. Drugs.
drugs, bad businessmen,
Yeah.
you know, maybe some sexual harassment. Who knows what else?
I'll clear my schedule.
But all that to say, that was the comedy club that I started at, and from that there seems to have been born. It's like a rebirth of the same place. I started at Stanford and Sons Comedy Club when it was at the Legends, and now opening up in that same location is a place called First Amendment Brew. Have you heard about this?
I've heard the name. I don't know.
It's a comedy club.
A club?
It is a comedy club. Yeah. It's a comedy club that's opening up. And I know the guy who's opening it. His name is Steve Kramer. We're going to get into all of this today because it's kind of funny. I think that, look, we're just joking around. We're just joking around, okay? I think it's funny, though. I think so. He also started at Stanford and Sons Comedy Club, albeit who knows how long before me. I have no idea. He's a comedian. He's probably he's like a Gen X guy.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Like these sort of I fucking do everything for myself. He actually made a little documentary about Stanford and Sons, like way back in the day. I clipped a little bit of it so that we could watch it because I think it's kind of funny. But this is the
Is this
intro
gonna
to
be
it.
hurtful to him?
Huh?
Is this gonna be hurtful to him?
I don't think that he'll ever listen to it, probably. But if he does, hey, dude, I mean, it's all about free speech or whatever, right? Come on. What? I can't make fun of your First Amendment Brew. Like, you know, I'd be like, what? We'll get into why it's so funny.
Don't
Just
make me the bad guy.
let me build. Let me cook, Maddie.
All right, cook.
Here's the intro to this little, like, I think this was supposed to be like a reality TV show pilot that he was trying to make about Stanford and Sons Comedy Club. This is the intro.
Stanford and Sons, it's a family club, except for the strong profanity, booze and the nudity, guns and the drugs. But other than that, it's a family club.
I like
Founded
this.
by the father,
Yeah.
taken over by the son with his brother. Now they hate each other's guts. Think about it.
It's got everybody in there.
Everybody, they really covered
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's the credits. Here's what I want to say. First and foremost, I'm actually a big fan of Steve Kramer's work from this time.
Yeah.
From this period of time. I think that this shit is actually pretty funny, dude. But I will say that because we're gonna play a couple more clips from this, I do think that it has more to do with the characters that these guys were.
Okay.
Then you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think that it would be if you just followed these guys around with a camera, like you'd eventually have like plenty of stuff that you
Yeah.
could edit into something hilarious. Here's like an intro clip that was in this pilot that's about Craig Glazer, who was like one of the owners of Stanford and Sons.
Craig does an excellent job of promoting the
It's
club.
also got David Tell.
He books all the talent here. He keeps Stanford's in the limelight.
How's it going, everybody? You drinking? There you go. That's what Kansas City's all about. This is a drinking town, man. And it's a great drinking town. This town is built for drinking because you got Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. Even if you get drunk and lost, you're home. That's the way I see it.
Craig's smart, but like every
Being a comedian used to be so easy.
That
You
they're
know?
like, that was awesome, dude. Please
I'm
come
like,
back
what
next
the
year.
fuck, dude? Yeah, there's just nothing good on TV yet.
I see it.
Craig's smart, but like everybody's got his own, voodoo spirits.
We were always in some kind of mischief. Minor things, breaking windows, blowing up a garage, whatever. Federal indictment for money laundering, aggravated assault,
Who is
possession of a deadly firearm.
This is Craig.
1972, I was arrested for smuggling marijuana, 4.5 years in prison on 7 years. A cocaine conspiracy. Every police officer in the city surrounded the house. I'm in the halfway house. And soon to be on house arrest for 3 years probation.
He's just shooting. He's just shooting a video game. It's awesome, dude. That's sick. Like, you know what I mean? It's I don't know if it was if it was Steve Kramer's idea to take Craig Glazer to the arcade and have him play this game where he's shooting a gun into the screen
With
and
that
talk about all
voiceover,
the
yeah.
crimes that he's doing. That's really good.
That's really good.
really good, right? So
How popular was this video?
not very. I think that I think that we're one of the lucky few to have ever seen
Wow,
this.
okay.
Yeah. This is a bit of a deep cut. I feel
is
like
really
probably
cool.
a lot of comedians from the area have seen this. I love this video. I'm good to watch the Steve Kramer Stanford and Sons reality show pilot at
Yeah.
least like 2 or 3 times a year.
Really?
If I'm being totally
Wow.
100% honest. That's what I'm saying. So it's not, this isn't all me being a jerk.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that. But just to say, like, this is, like, I think this stuff is pretty good. Here's another one that I picked because they have their grandpa is in this reality show pilot. His name is Grandpa Benny. And he's awesome, dude. He's just an awesome, like, he's like this little old tiny old man. He looks like it is like a caricature of like an old man,
Okay.
basically, and he's just really funny.
I get driven nuts. My phone rings constantly. There's a problem every second. The limo driver didn't show up. The comedian suite is not big enough for him. The urban acts don't like anything. The gym.
yeah. Yeah, you heard that right.
And you know exactly what he meant.
Yeah, yep. I don't know what year this was made.
Yeah.
Obviously, whatever year it was made, it was, I mean,
Recorded
I
on
very
VHS with all the
seriously,
hiss,
yeah, I
guess.
doubt that they were using the word urban still. You know, whatever year it was, I feel like they were probably like, yeah, there were probably plenty of people at that time being like, "Hey." But, you know, is what it is. Hey, look.
Suite is not big enough for him. The urban acts don't like anything. The gym's not right.
I don't give a god darn if somebody that works there stole them steaks.
And Grandpa Benny's screaming.
That's the most disgraceful pair of pants to wear, Craig, that I ever saw in my life for a businessman.
I don't see what's wrong.
God damn it, Craig, you must be hard-headed. You won't understand. They're all wrinkled to hell in the back. They're creased in your goddamn ass like this here. What the hell's the matter with you?
My brother Jeff is more involved with
I
the
love
day-to-day
Yeah, he rules.
nuts and bolts.
He's great. He's yelling at Craig about his pants. He's like, your pants are wrinkled.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's like, damn it, they're all wrinkled in the back. It's great. You're like, yeah, dude, I want more of this guy.
Yeah.
I could watch this guy on TV all day.
Yeah.
So, you know.
He looks
again,
small.
Yeah, he looks tiny. He's a little old man. I never met him, obviously, because he's pretty old in this. And
Don't
what?
make it sad.
No, I'm just saying he's got to be. I mean, I guess I don't know for
He's
sure.
113.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, he's 113 years old. He's the oldest man to ever live. No, but it's really funny. There's gonna be a little bit more from him coming up too.
Okay.
Wrinkled to hell in the back. They're creased in your goddamn ass like this here. What the hell's the matter with you?
My brother Jeff is more involved with the day-to-day nuts and bolts of the business.
You can't fit the TV in the back seat of your car.
Why?
You're gonna put that in your car?
If you want to get it out there, you can put it in the back seat of my car.
It won't fit. One time you put a pony in the back seat.
Well, that's right too.
How
And
did
I
you
can
do
put
that?
that in the back seat of my car.
How did you get a pony in the back seat?
Just open the door, showed him how to get in.
You showed the pony.
Yeah,
You didn't
gave it a
take-
little boost.
I
He
love
gave it a
him.
little boost. Yeah, it rules, dude. Grandpa Benny.
Dude, I've heard so many like stories and like about old Stanford, you know. This
Yeah.
feels much more like
Yeah, I'm surprised this didn't get picked up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it's one of those things where there are a lot of people that didn't like them, and they probably have like good reason to. I'm not necessarily like a lover of Stanford and Sons by any means, but I was like a child. I was 19 years
Yeah.
old. And so there was probably a lot of stuff going on that I just like wasn't necessarily like super privy to
Yeah.
or like whatever. Like I just like I was a young kid, so nobody was like, "Hey, you want to hang out, man?"
yeah.
Like you want to fucking like
You know what I think it is that I feel like a deep connection to is like I come from a lot of gamblers, and that feels like
Yeah.
home to me.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't see what's funny.
Yeah.
These guys are great.
Yeah.
This guy feels like my grandpa.
Grandpa Benny rules.
We have that pillow.
Oh yeah. And actually, I got another clip here because the name Stanford comes from their dad. Their dad's name is Stanford Glazer.
Okay.
And I think that because Jeff and Craig have both passed away, but I don't know, Brett, will you look up and see if Stanford Glazer is still alive? So Stanford Glazer is
Standford.
Stanford. Stanford Glazer, Glazer. He ran for mayor. He was running for mayor at the time that this was filmed, actually.
Which one?
The dad. We haven't met the dad
Okay.
yet.
Unfortunately, I think he passed in 2022.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll let the
All of
audience
these guys are
decide
dead?
how unfortunate that is, I guess. But what'd you say?
All of these guys are dead.
Everybody, yeah, all of these guys are dead.
Oh wow.
It's
This is
okay.
fun.
Everybody's gonna. I don't know if you knew this. Everybody's gonna die.
No.
Not
if you don't think about it.
Everybody except for me. But here is the clip that kind of introduces the dad, and this gives you a little more insight into what people thought was kind of like shady about this family. The dad and the two sons had like legal. They like sued each other several times, I think, or at least once or twice. But they're talking about that a little bit in this.
Dad is no longer directly involved. He's more, he's the founder of Stanford and Sons, and either after today he's going to be the mayor of the city or not.
Hello.
Dad?
Craig, I'll talk to you later. I've got people waiting for me.
Their father, I don't give a goddamn if they like it or not. I tell him if he walked through that door. He was a counterfeit son of a bitch.
He was not a good husband or a good parent. He didn't really get too involved with the kids.
Craig had a habit of no matter when his mother fixed dinner, when we all sat down, before Craig would eat anything, he'd smell it. If it were a steak, if it were green bean, he would bend over and smell the food. And one day, his mother put before him our dinner plates and everything. They had mashed potatoes with gravy. And so Craig bent over to smell it, and I just lost it. And I put my hand on the back of his head, put him all the way down into the mashed potatoes. Hello, I'm Stanford Glazer. Vote for me, and I will try to make all of Kansas City look as beautiful as the Country Club Plaza. Thank you.
With the Rocky music.
He's gonna turn all of Kansas City into the Country Club Plaza. I don't know how popular that was at the time. Probably not very, because he didn't win.
Yeah,
He
do I
didn't
need
win
to
his
pull
election
about
for
here?
mayor.
Do you wanna see how
No,
bad he
you don't
lost?
need to. I know for a fact that he didn't win. And these guys coming up here, they talk to a dude that's a reporter for the Kansas City Star and the campaign manager of like the incumbent mayor, and they talk about why he couldn't win the election.
It's the Country Club Plaza. Thank you.
Early on, we didn't think anyone was going to run against the mayor. Then Stan showed up, said he was going to.
We didn't know what to pick on first. The arrest, the tax liens, suing his children, on and on and on.
Here's a guy with, a failed businessman and doesn't really have a portfolio much anymore, and he's had lots of problems.
The obvious being and I don't think this is mudslinging, he was arrested
for solicitation of a prostitute in 1996.
He says it was all a joke, that it really wasn't a prostitute, it was just some woman waving at him as he passed by.
I was honest enough to tell people when I
He
started
looks
to run
like whoever the guy who played Hook played Captain Hook in Hook. Doesn't he look like that guy? Oh my gosh, it's crazy how striking the resemblance is between this guy and who played Captain Hook in Hook.
I
Brett?
should know this.
Yeah, you should know this, Brett. Ben Shapiro would know it.
Dustin Hoffman. It's the one Dustin Hoffman role where he looks so much not like Dustin Hoffman you forget.
Yes. Wow. I didn't even realize that.
I was honest enough to tell people when I started to run
he looks
for
like
office.
Dustin Hoffman.
I said, listen, I had a personal bankruptcy in 1981. I've had some business failures. I had a lawsuit with my sons. And I've had some, business problems.
Here we go, dude.
And I saw the writing on the wall. I couldn't meet my taxes, so I came up with an idea.
You come to me and says, Dad wants to borrow $25,000. Is that right?
One day, I guess Benny decided that he wanted his money back. And
he said, you didn't loan me no money. What do you mean I didn't loan you any money?
And I said, Benny, you signed a note forgiving that.
Huh?
One day, I look out my office window, and I see him pull up in front of the comedy club, and he comes in, and he's got a pitchfork in his hand.
I said, you're going to pay me. It's not on me, maybe.
And I backed up. I said, Benny, I want to tell you something.
I just took that pitchfork and put it right in his face.
I mean, so I said, all right, Benny, I'll pay you $100 a week every week till we get this done. Get out of my office.
That's why I never did like it. Never did.
He brought a picture. So his scheme was just to like trick him into signing a note.
Yeah, he just lying and saying that he signed a note forgiving the debt.
Yeah.
basically is
What a
like
little
what
shit.
his dad, dude. So it's one of those things where I want to say two main comments about like this entire sort of like pilot, which these are just clips. There's actually this one and an entire like different one that has like other stuff in it that are both I love both of them. I think they're
So this
both
is
really
his
good.
father.
This is Stanford Glazer's father-in-law.
Okay.
It's
okay.
his father-in-law.
Okay.
And
Never did like him.
That's my understanding, at least. That's
This
what
is
I
who
think.
I feel like when I make baseballs, just so you know.
Yeah. I would have thought this would be your boss at the baseball
No,
factory.
no. He's much cleaner cut than
yeah.
I.
But yeah, the two things that are sort of my major takeaways from this is that a very entertaining pilot for a show. Like it actually turns out that this is what I think is part of what I think is so funny about this First Amendment brouhaha situation. This guy clearly has like at least a bit of a mind for entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's one of these things where like I think this has artistic value. But
this is beautiful.
This is it's art. I love it. It's the exact kind of thing
He
that
nailed
I could
the timing of the edit. Like
yes.
it's great.
It's done really well. And I dropped my mouse. But now Steve Kramer, who made this video, is opening a comedy club in Kansas City called First Amendment Brouhaha. And I didn't really know about this until I saw this post that I'm about to show you, which is titled an open letter to Kansas City comedians. So have you seen this? I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
So this is a post by Steve Kramer. It says, I am writing this post to all comedians in Kansas City. I'm about to embark on an incredible journey, and I would love for all of you to be a part of this adventure, even those of you who have spoken poorly of me over the years. And believe me, I know who you are, so we'll probably find out about this. I have no hard feelings towards any of you, and believe it or not, I would like to see you succeed. DM me if you would like to be involved with the grand opening this June. I'm currently looking for local comedians to perform on stage for the grand opening week and beyond. And I strongly recommend that you reach out because my comedy club will feature many tools that will help local comedians grow and advance their comedy careers. For example, we will have weekly open mic nights and contests to promote local comedians. Pretty standard. The brilliant comedian James Inman will regularly teach comedy classes for those who would like to learn. Losing me a bit there. My comedy club will have a gorgeous stage, and we will film 3 camera shoots for comics who would like to film their own specials or for comics who are just getting started and need a good tape to send out to other comedy clubs. Pretty nice.
Great.
Seems great. Here's where it gets a little off the rails. We will eventually have a stage built specifically for open mic nights that will help new comics with their timing. The stage will have a trap door built into it, and if the open mic comedians don't get off stage when they're supposed to, red lights and smoke will start pouring through the cracks of the trap door, while the sound of clanking chains makes it seem as though the comic is about to be dropped into the pits of obscurity. This is all meant in good fun and should help the comics learn timing quickly. Come on, that's pretty funny.
way.
That's really great.
Did you follow through with that?
Dude, okay. We're going to talk about this for a second. This is got to be a small aside.
Okay.
When you heard me read that, you assumed that he means like an actual trapdoor, right?
Yeah.
That's how I took it. I was talking with other people who saw this post, and they were like, it's obvious that he didn't mean a trapdoor. And I'm like, dude, he says the stage will have a trap door built into it. And if the open mic comedians don't get off stage when they're supposed to, it makes it sound like
painted a picture.
Yeah, I feel like he very clearly described a trap door. So I actually commented on this post.
Good for
I
you.
commented to Steve and I said, hey, Steve, just wanted some clarification about the trap door. Will it be an actual trap door that people fall through, or are you describing something that is not an actual trap door? Thanks in advance. And he said, not a real trap door, just for fun, and I angry reacted it. I was like, dude, fuck you. Put a real fucking trap door in. Be a man and build the trap door, Steve.
We want sirens.
I want to hear someone go ruh-roh and like fall after they're
Fog
suspended
machine.
in the air.
Obviously, like a big hurdle is like insurance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you
Not
can't
if you get them to sign a waiver.
And it's, of course, I like understood when I read that, like, oh, the insurance cost would be astronomical, but he said there was going to be a trapdoor.
Yeah.
I'm prone to believe that there's going to be a trapdoor. I don't know. This was a point of contention between myself and a couple of friends.
Listen.
And I was I was like, dude, I think it could be real.
I'm completely on your side here.
Yeah, and I think it's misleading the way that he wrote it, frankly.
I think don't get our hopes up.
Don't get our hopes up about the trapdoor.
Oh, it's fake? So it's a regular fucking mic.
Yeah, it's just some holes in the stage that smoke comes out of. Get real. It's not a trapdoor.
Also,
Okay.
start a GoFundMe. We'll all pitch in.
Yeah,
I
dude.
make baseballs now. I'll pitch in.
Yeah. I'm at 8 a day. Oh, hey, pitch in. Oh, my God. What the hell?
I said it and I missed it.
Strike one. Hey, Maddie, that was a home run.
Thanks.
Come on. Yeah, okay. Just to continue with this list, comedians who come to my comedy club during the daytime to workshop with other comedians will receive a free cup of coffee and have full access to our gorgeous, comfortable lobby so they can work on their comedy material. And our coffee is some of the finest in Kansas City. Really nice again. We're like back to normal stuff.
Also,
You know?
it's really good coffee.
This
Might I
follows
add?
the trapdoor. He talks about the coffee.
Yeah, right after the trapdoor. It goes trapdoor coffee.
And also, it's funny that he says it's really good coffee.
Yeah.
Trust me, I really like this coffee.
Yeah.
You're gonna want some.
Local comics who perform in my comedy club will also be entered into a contest at the end of the year. The winner will have one of their comedy bits animated into a cartoon the way I did for comedian Jeff Dye in the animation below. This kind of cartoon will help the comedian's social media presence grow exponentially. I'm very confident in my comedy club, and that's why I will never tell comedians that they can't work other comedy clubs in Kansas City or that they will have to wait 18 months to come back to my comedy club if they do. If you perform in my comedy club, you are free to perform at any other comedy club you choose with my full blessing.
That's cool.
So feel free to stop by and check us out. We're at the Legends Shopping Center, where the new Chiefs Stadium is probably going to be built. We'll see about that. They might,
This sounds great.
but yeah, it doesn't sound too bad, other than the fake trapdoor scenario. But what I think my main sort of thing is that I think by calling it First Amendment brouhaha, it immediately is gonna there's gonna be a whole bunch of people who are like, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of the people who I imagine are not going to want to go there are the kind of people who I think would like my comedy the most. And so I'm like, well, it's not that important to me, but I think it sounds nice. Like if you're a new, up and coming comedian, it doesn't seem like that bad of a deal. However, I do think it's important to maybe read a little bit more of the literature, because there's also a mission statement on the website. And I think that this will give you a better idea of what this club is all about. So this is the mission statement on the website. Comedians are a different breed. We don't follow rules and make our own rules, then break the rules we made for ourselves. Wait, sorry. This is going to be very confusing.
Go on.
What were you going to say, Brett?
No, I'll say it later.
Okay. Let me restart. Comedians are a different breed. We don't follow rules and make our own rules, then break the rules we made for ourselves. Sometimes we follow rules here and there to break a dumber rule if it needs to be broken. Breaking every rule would be a rule in itself, and you could make up rules I'd be forced to break. Hey, Steve, is a rule you should look both ways before you cross the street. I break that rule, walk in front of a bus, and now I'm dead? Fuck you. I'll break my own rule of breaking all the rules that breaks your fake rule you made to trick me up. Go ahead and make as many rules as you could want. You could have 10,000 rules and I'd break those too, not knowing what they are or why I broke them. Now I'm smarter than you by being dumber, and I'm still free as a naked jaybird. This is still the mission statement of the comedy club. Nobody can keep track of all the rules. That's
How-
why we need comedians. Go ahead. Do you have a question?
I just didn't know if you had counted how many times they said rule.
Oh, it's impossible. Yeah, it would be nearly impossible. Nobody can keep track of all the rules. Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I just make the baseballs. Nobody can keep track of all the rules. That's why we need comedians and rednecks like me who say, fuck that rule. I'll open an outlaw comedy club to break all kinds of rules. At the First Amendment Brouhaha, our comics are funny and can say whatever the fuck they want. So then now I think is when we... Wait, no, sorry. It's just kind of confusing. So it says, first rule of the Brouhaha, the comedian has to be funny. I don't give a rat's ass what they say on stage, which president they voted for, or what TV show they're on. I don't have to watch the news or know what's right or wrong. I don't have to read your comment cards, know what they say on Twitter, or what your mom thinks. All I have to do is listen to the crowd. Are they laughing? Then it's funny. Ain't nothing wrong with it, and nobody is going to lose their job. Okay, so that's the first rule.
That entire paragraph
Rule number
written
1.
by a coked up 7th grader was the
Allegedly.
first rule. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Second Brouhaha rule. The comedian can say whatever the fuck they want. I hire comedians to be funny, and if they're not being funny, they broke the first rule of comedy. People come to a comedy show to laugh and laugh hard. If they want to hear a sermon or the difference between right and wrong, they can go to church or go back to college. If they want to laugh, drink a beer, have fun, and forget about their problems for an hour and a half, they are always welcome at First Amendment Brouhaha.
Wasn't that also rule 1?
Kind of, yeah. But just in case you're confused about it so far, the next part says, here's a full list of rules I made because I added a few.
Wait,
All
third
these are
rule is a list of rules?
Yeah, the third. So it goes, rule number 1.
The paragraph.
Yeah, rule number 1.
And
the
now to
comedian
the
has to be
rules.
funny. And then rule number 2. And then
Subsection
now,
A.
Yes. And then now it says, here's a full list of rules I made because I added a few. All these are subject
Now,
to change at
let's
any
get
time.
into the rules.
Here's a full list of rules I made because I added a few. All these are subject to change at any time, so fuck you. It's very Gen X.
That's for you.
It's very Gen X. Yeah, he's talking directly to me.
So watch this, Jake.
Yeah.
Rule number 3.
Rule number 3? Well, actually, you would think that it would go rule number 3, but we actually start with first rule again.
It's the number 1 spelled out,
Yeah.
essentially. So
So
Rule 1.
okay, so if you're losing track, we talked about the first rule of the Brouhaha. We talked about the second, and now we're back to the first. New first rule. New rule.
Okay, Bill
Yeah,
Maher.
dude, for a guy who's totally against wokeism, he seems to love Bill Maher, dude. he loves making new rules.
I like to think that he wrote those first rules, took a nap, and was like, okay, time to write some rules.
Still published the whole
Forgot
thing.
all
did
about
not.
the first one.
Okay. First rule. The comedian must be funny. Second rule. The comedian can say whatever the fuck they want. Third rule. Turn off your goddamn phone. Fourth rule. Any and all people are welcome. Fifth rule. No fighting. Don't throw anything. Sixth rule.
Don't throw.
Don't throw. Don't throw.
I love when people make a rule that's like so specific. You're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. You guys haven't even been open
Yeah.
yet, and
He goes,
people
"Can I
can't
just
throw
say,
stuff.
I know they're going to start throwing.
I know the crowd we attract.
Let's just get ahead of this before they
Preempt
throw.
the throwing. So fifth rule, no fighting, don't throw anything. Sixth rule, all hecklers will be kicked out. Seventh rule, club owner can break any or all rules. That just sounds so ominous.
He's just holding snowballs in the
It's
back.
it's international waters at the First Amendment Brew. I
He's
can
got
shoot
his
you.
own boss tomatoes just ready to
Yeah.
fucking throw.
Well, and the whole entire thing, it's a lot. That's really long. It's
It's actually not a lot at all.
And it's
actually a lot of words to say absolutely nothing. It's a lot of saying the word rule.
Well, if it's typing a lot of words to say nothing is how you do a mission statement, to be fair. So it is technically fits the bill for a mission statement. But I guess my whole thing is that you type this whole thing about breaking rules, how it's like good to break the rules. I mean, maybe I'm a dimwit and just didn't completely understand.
Jake,
And I just didn't understand the complex thoughts that were being sort of communicated. But my big takeaway from a lot of it is that there's really no fucking rules for anybody, dude. And so what's the point of even typing the rules at the end?
It's
I don't
like when,
understand.
like the cool parents, like rule number 1, there are no
Yeah.
rules. But also, these are all of the rules that say we have. Like it's just the same thing over and over again.
Rule number 1.
No rules.
No rules. Rule number 2, ask before you can do something. You have to ask.
3.
Rule number 3.
No throwing.
Rule number 4. Dad can do anything he wants. This daddy's house.
Dad's doing cocaine with mom tonight.
Allegedly.
But dude, okay, so you read this and you would think, well, like what kind of comedy is
I would read
this?
this and think, what kind of medical stroke am I having right now?
Yeah, me too.
I'm
me
glad
as
you read
well.
it to me because I would have had to pretend like I understood.
Right.
You
No,
know?
it's complicated. I practiced reading this. Like
You still
probably like
fucked it up.
3 or 4 times, and I still fucked it up. Like I would encourage everybody to go on to the First Amendment Brouhaha website and
Say the
read the
pledge.
mission statement yourself.
This is so funny.
Maybe they'll have added an 8th rule by this. That's like Jake Redpath, not allowed.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I was really nervous because I don't like to talk shit online.
Yeah.
This is really fun.
It's really fun, right? I told you.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta let me get
Yeah,
there. You
yeah.
gotta let me build.
I let you cook.
So
This is worth it.
you're reading this. You're hearing me read it to you, and maybe you're thinking, what kind of comedy is this guy doing that's so subversive,
Oh.
right? That's like so.
I'll tell you
so
what.
subversive.
It makes me nervous.
Well, I have a little clip from Steve's stand-up.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Queued up over here. And you're going to see exactly the kind of stuff that they're trying to get him to fucking be silent about. So here's a clip of Steve Kramer doing stand-up. This is posted 7 years ago.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger performing Ice Ice Baby.
Stop, collaborate, and listen. All of the top of the prime of invention, something. But the how to be tightly flown in the Harvard, billion nightly. Early to the south, down, and down, down. Looking like tea of the mountain south. To the screamer of the mind as a grinder. Not a mistake, but the top as a gander.
Just kept going in circles because the voice on my navigation is Matthew McConaughey. Just kept saying, take a ride, a ride, a ride.
So first of all, that's not what I said, but second of all, if you want to make a big fuss about it, they could have sang Leonard Skinner on the Titanic, it just would have sounded a little bit different.
He's a talented guy.
Dude. It's not that it's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it. But it's not that it's bad.
People might.
People, they're like it. In his defense,
Was he dressed like
dude.
Mr. Freeze for the Ice Ice Baby bit? That
no,
would have been good.
No,
that
he
would have
wasn't
been better.
unfortunate. Yeah, maybe, dude. Actually, send an email. You should shoot him an email.
Hey, maybe
that
do that
could be
bit
a good
again,
idea.
dressed as Mr. Freeze? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
No, I think that my whole thing that is a little bit confusing about it to me is like, what's with the? I don't know. It feels like a bit
The
of a
rules?
persecution complex of some
Yeah,
kind. I'm
yeah.
like, dude, I don't know. I feel like, have you been canceled for singing Ice Ice Baby as Arnold Schwarzenegger? You know what I mean? Like, what is going on? Like, why is, what's the obsession with the rules? What's the obsession with the thing? I think it's a little bizarre. And I guess that's kind
You know
of
what?
like,
Maybe this is the box he's been trapped in.
Yeah, maybe
he's
he's
like,
breaking out of the box.
This is my fucking place. It's time
Yeah.
to show you who I am.
Put
no
rules.
Yeah.
The owner has no rules.
Yeah. And I'm gonna throw stuff.
I'm gonna throw stuff, dude. He's gonna throw shit at you.
That's such a funny rule to put
Yeah.
in. No throwing, and I get to break them.
Yeah. No throwing and no rules for me.
What's this? Steve Kramer owns a rotten fruit business?
No rules for me.
Dude, the cops come and are like knocking on the door. They're like, "Sir, we need to come in and ask you some questions." He just like points to a printout of the rules. He's like, "Check out number 7, bud. You can't get me on anything."
Slams it on the
Yeah.
window.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. You know, I feel like I'm going to keep reading the mission statement probably a couple times a week just because I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot.
I like to. It's clear he didn't like proofread.
Yeah.
Or like.
Yeah. Well, it's. I think that the one thing that I will say is he's consistent. Because you can tell that mission statement came from the same mind as that trapdoor thing.
Yeah.
You can tell that those ideas came from the same mind.
Same day.
I really honestly I think that ever since I learned that the trapdoor wasn't an actual trapdoor, I was like, well, yeah, I'm just like whatever.
Yeah. Oh, so there is a rule.
Yeah, so there is a rule.
Oh,
no trapdoors.
trapdoor? Put that at rule number 1. Get that very clear before I fucking sign up for your open mic.
That sets the expectations of there are trapdoors at every open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that
So the fact that he brought it into public is just letting us all down.
I think that the idea of like
I think he's a selfish prick for that.
I think the idea of an open mic comedian like falling through a trapdoor and breaking their neck and dying is really funny. Like, just this guy fucking somebody dies because the trapdoor is not really big enough. Yeah, he hit his neck on the trapdoor. He broke his neck on the trapdoor.
Dead and covered in tomatoes.
Nobody's allowed to throw anything. That was all the owner, actually. All those tomatoes. They were thrown by the owner of the club. And it caused him to slip and break his neck on the trapdoor.
Also, after bombing.
Yeah, dude, the last thing you do.
Literally the worst way to die.
Yeah, the last thing you see before the light leaves your eyes forever is just like some lady in the front row. Like,
yeah.
You see the mist start coming on stage.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no.
Like a lot of times when you're bombing, you're like, God, I'd rather be dead now. But to be like, wow, this is all I have left.
You close your eyes for the last time to the sounds of rattling chains.
That's
rattling
so funny. Rattling chains. He had a vision, and he was like, "I am gonna paint it." You are all joining me here.
I do want to go read that one more time,
Yeah.
just because I've been hung up on that for quite some time.
It's so good.
And people were acting like they didn't fucking. Oh, the other thing. This is sort of an aside. Do you know who Pablo Francisco is?
The rapper?
He's a comedian. He looks like this. He's this guy. Are you familiar with this guy, Pablo Francisco?
No.
Well, when I was sending this, I was sending the link to the mission statement on the website to a bunch of people, and the text preview comes up as First Amendment Brewhaha.com. This week, Pablo Francisco, and then this is not Pablo Francisco, and it's also the mission statement. Like, I'm sending the mission statement. And so it's just sort of strange. But, dude, Pablo Francisco is kind of a guy who was pretty famous. And, I mean, he still is, like, a really famous comedian, I suppose. But he does, like, really similar comedy to Steve. And Steve used to open for him. And they both do, like, a lot of impressions and voices and stuff like that. And they're good at them.
Yeah.
But it's just funny because there's, like, a lot of posts, like, because he was at First Amendment Brewhaha. And Steve posted this. He said, Jerry Seinfeld recently said on a podcast that his favorite comedian is Pablo Francisco. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but the next 10 people who direct message me will get free tickets to see international superstar comedian Pablo Francisco's comedy show tonight, tomorrow, or Saturday. And then a couple days later, he posted, Pablo Francisco was on fire tonight. Which, if you know anything about Pablo Francisco, the likelihood of him actually catching fire is pretty high. I did work with him one time at a comedy club. And at that specific club, allegedly, this is alleged, but Pablo Francisco wasn't allowed to drink. He wasn't allowed to have any drinks there because he gets so fucking wild. Like, he turns up so hard. And so when I saw Pablo Francisco was on fire tonight, I was like, oh no. I was like, oh shit, dude. Those people are in danger.
He had a Bloody Mary. I know it. I like that he goes, I can't believe I'm going to do this.
I cannot believe it. You guessed it. I'm giving out free tickets to my
I'm comping
comedy
tickets.
club.
I cannot believe it.
I cannot believe this was never in my head as a thing that I thought would happen when I opened a comedy club.
I will never do this again.
Yeah.
Maybe. Check the rule book.
Check the rule book. Doesn't say I can't give out free tickets. And even if it did, I would be allowed to. I'm the owner. No rules for me.
This is a Pee Wee Herman level.
Dude, it is like a very... if he builds an actual trapdoor in there, I will...
I'll go.
I will become the most loyal servant of the First Amendment brouhaha.
Yeah.
I'll be like, may I execute the trapdoor?
My lord.
Can I kill the open
Pull
lighters?
the lever.
Yeah.
You're just wearing one of the executioner's outfits. The whole
Yeah,
time.
I grow. I get a prosthetic hunchback, and I live in underneath the stage by the lever with the trapdoor. I live off of human flesh. I'm eating the bodies of the dead open mic comedians that I kill. I'm like, grease the trap. We need them to slip and break their
You're
necks.
also chained up.
That's where the chain sounds are coming from.
The sound of the chains is just you scratching.
Yeah. I know I know they're about to get played off. I start rattling the chains myself. Cling, 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 cling. It's time for dinner.
It's just like a 19-year-old doing a dice clay, just like, come on, please.
Yeah, some 19-year-old kid being like, what's the deal with all these trans people? You're going to be mighty tasty.
You hear the word trans, your mouth just starts watering. You go, they're going to get dropped. This isn't looking good.
Yeah, it's because I've been down there for so long. It's like a Pavlovian response.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't going to work. Yeah. So, anyways, that's the end of the episode. We did it. It was good. We had a good time. Where can people find you on the internet? What day is this coming out?
This comes out on the 31st of July.
Subject to change, depending on if something happens. Sometimes we move episodes around, but this should come out.
So pending 31st. You got anything to plug around there?
Yeah, or people can just follow you on social media.
Yeah, just Madi Stancic is my Instagram.
We'll put it in the description.
Yeah, I also do clown stuff. So if you need like a birthday clown in the KC area, I only know how to do about 7. Sorry, that was my Siri. She said, "That's right, bitch."
Oh, 7 balloon animals.
7 balloon animals. Yeah.
Okay. You do face painting or?
Yeah, not well. I did.
You're really selling it.
Well,
do you have a mission statement?
It's pretty similar.
Rule number 1: I'm the fucking clown here. I'm the clown.
I mean, the rules don't apply to me is a very clown rule to have.
I usually say, "Hey kid, what do you want?"
In a Tony Soprano voice.
And they say, "What can you do?" And I said,
"That's not Tony Soprano. That's Baseball Factory worker."
Baseball Factory, dude.
Oh, sorry.
So I say, "What do you want?" And they say, "What can you do?" I said, "I like your attitude. I got dogs, wiener dogs, poodles, giraffe, elephant, sword, crown. I go anything outside of that, you got to use your imagination.
That's really. I feel like that's really good. That's a solid.
The crown
setup.
would be a flex, honestly.
Well, the crown is not that good either. It's just a circle, and then I kind of make like one of those. What are those fish that?
A Teletubby fish?
Oh,
an anglerfish?
Yeah.
I kind of just make a little
The light at the
a
end.
little poodle tail, and I'm like, you're wearing a crown.
Yeah, the one that chased Dory.
Yeah, I make that, and then with the face
Played
painting,
by friend of the pod, Ellen DeGeneres. Actually, we don't support what she did to Dayton Bissett, though. It's messed up. Dayton was a boy on Epstein's Island. And Ellen DeGeneres would go there specifically for him. He was.
I thought you were gonna say steal his haircut.
No, they kept Dayton there to only be used by Ellen DeGeneres.
No.
Yeah.
That's why
she'd fly in on a plane and write a heart with Dayton plus Ellen in it above the island, and that's how he knew she was gonna be there soon.
Oh no.
But other than that, he kind of had it nice. He'd just like poke dead fish with sticks on the beach and stuff.
Okay.
But he was just there for Ellen. Anyways, back to your plug. Sorry. You're a clown.
Back to my plug.
You're a clown.
Face painting, I can also do that. Again, it's a lot of imagination work on your part.
What are the ones that you do the best?
It
What do
just
you
depends
get the
on
most?
There's not really actually a lot of unicorns.
You get a lot of people asking you to paint them to look like a unicorn?
A lot of unicorns.
But how would you do it?
Very simple.
Dude, yeah, how do you paint the
Flat
unicorn?
brush.
Flat brush.
Forehead, 1 swoop, 2 swoop, 3 swoop.
Okay.
I went a little low on my nose.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
on a
I have
forehead.
small
You're pulling
forehead.
their hair
I do have a small
back.
forehead. Yeah, which I don't like doing.
Yeah.
I don't like to
gotta
look at
be
a little
nasty.
kid and go like this.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
And I also don't like whenever.
It's good that you actually clarified that.
Yeah, I have to do it, but I don't like it. I also don't like when we're this close to each other because I have bad eyes, so I got to get in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And I always say, close your eyes, pretend you're at the spa, enjoy it. I always say that to the kids.
Okay,
Because
this
if
is
I
actually
don't
starting to
know,
get a little
there's a
weird.
reason. If I don't, we're this close and they're looking in my eyes, and I hate that.
Yeah,
And I'm in stupid clown makeup. It's greasy. I'm sweating, and I'm going, don't look at mine. Yours is going to be fine.
You don't want to probably get paint into their eyes.
I don't.
You don't paint close to their eyes?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So far, it's tips only. I'm not pushing my limits. But I did do the 4th of July, and there was an hour and a half line in my booth.
Hell
and I
yeah.
was like, well,
Damn.
I was like, tips are accepted. And they were like, free? I was like, that's not what I said.
Well,
half the line left.
Free
So,
with the
no, they
tip.
didn't. It was a long fucking night.
Damn.
It was a long night.
And
And
you
everyone was like,
didn't-
you're really hitting it off. And I was
and
like,
they
I
didn't-
made $60 tonight.
That fucking
Fuck,
sucks,
goddamn.
dude. You should charge like $5.
Now I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. That changed my life.
Yeah.
That changed me a lot.
That'll fucking.
And my mom was there. She's like, speak up. And I was like, I'm a clown, Mom.
Brett, go ahead and write the timestamp down. That's got to be a clip. We're gonna clip the clown thing, the clown face makeup, and what you said to those kids. Close your eyes. It's a spa. That's what Ellen said to Dayton.
Oh.
But yeah, okay, cool. Follow Maddie. Link will be in the description. And as always, you can follow this podcast on Instagram at J.O.Pod. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Hit the fucking guys, please. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We want to get monetized so that we can get demonetized. That's a big part of our plan.
And we're gonna send a bottle of Magic Mind out to whoever is our 200th subscriber or one of our 200th subscribers when we get there.
Do you have a mission statement?
Yeah, our mission statement is
hit that bell.
That if you send anything to Jakin.Off.Podcast at gmail.com, I'll look at it at least once. That's the guarantee. So you can send anything to my email, and I'll look at it at least once if you feel like I need to take a look at it. Anything. Now, I can't guarantee that if it's something really bad that I wouldn't, report them to the correct authorities. But the way that I've described it in the past, if you want to send me a picture of like some weed, I think that's cool. You know what I mean? But if it was some other stuff, I would maybe say, no, thank you. Or
weed pictures only.
Yeah.
I just like to look at it.
I'd look at some cool baseballs. Or if you know about some weirdo that you think we should call on the phone, maybe.
Next episode?
Yeah, who knows? I'm always looking for people to call on the phone.
Well, you didn't answer my phone calls when I was stuck outside for 6 minutes.
Maddie, that's the end of the episode.
That's the episode.
Thanks so much for... oh, wait, Brett, you got anything?
Just commit to the bit. If you say you're going to have a fucking trap door, build the fucking trap door. Commit to the fucking
I do this
bit.
now.
All right, that's it.
Yep. Okay. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank
I
you for
love
the
you.
bagel. Bye.
Bye-bye.